I got to wear my watch today, so I'm going to be panicking all day that I've lost something. I feel like naked when I don't have a watch on, because I literally never take that thing off. Well, apparently I do. So, in other news, today is a big ass day. I don't know what the date is. What's the date today? 13th. It's a big day for me today. Obviously I'm going to work now, but yeah, today is a landmark occasion. This is one of the first few big steps that I'm taking and moving forward. Obviously, it's probably not the first step, but it's one of the biggest first steps. Hopefully it goes well, you know. Come for a bit of a walk around at lunchtime. My head's just not in the game today, boys. It's not in the game. The team lead from my team came and was walking past on that path, and we just sat on the lock chatting for like 20 minutes. Today I've been like kind of not handing over, but like being shadowed by a junior .NET developer that we have. Like shadowed me in the morning, and then it's kind of been one of them days where I've just been like trying to pass things around. So I've been like keeping the deployment guys happy, showing him a load of stuff, and then like getting minimal parts of my own stuff working. And then when I did get something working, I realised I needed extra data in it. I need to figure out a good pattern for kind of merging 3 different data sources into one. So I'm not mapping X to Y, I'm trying to go like X, Y, and Z to make B, and it's kind of really annoying. I feel like Automapper might do a bit of it for me, so I can do, like at its real basic level, I can do Automapper level like 3 different things. It's just a pain in the ass. Doesn't make sense what I just said, does it? I can basically do 3 different Automapper things, where I use one of them to create the object, and then I can merge into the object which is created. But then that's 3 mappers that I have to 3 mappers that I have to mock out and stuff. So I might have to put it behind an interface. But anyway, going back to something now. 3 months ago, me and Laura had a chat about me and about how much I really wanted to do Varealis, and how much I really wanted, like in my heart, RadSpider to succeed. Because I've been spending like hours and hours and hours and hours and hours on it. I'm not really a crazy amount closer to having it fully working. I mean, I am a lot closer, but I'm not a crazy amount closer than I used to be. And I just moved to this new job, and Laura was like, you need to figure out whether or not it's, because there's no point spending all this time and then not doing anything with it, and it kind of not working out. So, 3 months ago, I basically decided what I was going to do today, because today I just quit. I just had my notice in. I have a really long notice period. It's like 3-month notice period. But I just quit because I'm going to spend the next year, maybe more, trying to work on RadSpider and Varealis full-time and turn it into something new. I was planning a slightly different date to today originally. Truth be told, what I wanted to do was extend my probation period, so that basically at the end of my extended probation period I could have my notice in and then roll. But that didn't work out. I asked to extend it and I couldn't think of... I asked, but then we went through a couple of meetings to like address my concerns and then I couldn't think of a valid enough reason to extend it, apart from the fact that I was going to leave soon anyway. So I waited a little bit, and then I kind of dawned, because my original plan was just to drop my notice period when I came back from our summer. We're going on holiday this summer. When I got back from my summer holiday, just dropping my notice period and being like, I'm leaving in a month. So I know my notice period said 3 months. I'm leaving in a month. So enjoy, take everything you need. I'm out. And I thought maybe it's better to not do that. So I've had my notice in now. The only minor downside is I lose the footing I had in arguments, in like, we should change this, we should improve this. I lose that immediate footing, which is going to bug me a little bit, but we'll see how it goes. But yeah, so I've been looking at the finances and all that kind of stuff, and in theory I can self-finance myself for the next year, potentially more, without making a penny, and I'm obviously hoping to generate some kind of income from code views as a service, or if that doesn't work, I basically have like a set plans of like potential pivots that I'm going to go do over the time. But effectively, I'm going to just turn into a full-time developer working for my own company, which is going to be super exciting. It will open me up to do different things, so that my free trial that I offer for Varealis will be able to be more appealing to the general public. I'll be able to like go to more things in the daytime and all that kind of stuff, more networking stuff. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be a journey. It feels weird because it's like kind of it's a huge step today. It's a massive step forward for nothing to happen for 3 months, you know? I'm going to level with you. One of the only real reasons I'm still vlogging at this precise moment in time is because romantically I really, really want to document the idea of going from being in my A-levels or GCSEs, depending on when I start this, I think it was A-levels, doing my A-levels, going to university, going to work, going back to university, going to work, building a company, starting that company and it being successful. That is like my like dream. And having you around is a really good way of keeping me honest. It's a really good way of making sure that I'm not just fucking around all day or whatever. And I intend to try and incorporate this vlog a little bit more into how I'm doing all of that stuff. Obviously, I'm going to be spending a significant amount of my time at my computer doing a load of work, but I'm hoping to be able to effectively use you as a fellow employee in order to make sure that I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing when I'm supposed to be doing it, and keep you in the loop with most of the things that I'm doing as much as I possibly can do. So, yeah, that's that. It's exciting. I basically came to the point, and this is what Laura was getting at, was that I was trying to be an entrepreneur without taking any risks. And the chances of that happening are so minute, and I basically just need to throw absolutely everything I have at trying to make a success of this thing. And if it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out, but I think it will. I think I've got the skills, I think I've got the work ethic, I think I've got the ability to make this work, and build something much bigger than it just be a thing for me as well. I have really big ambition, terrifyingly big ambition, and the thing I just need to do is just get out of my comfort zone basically, and do things that I don't normally do, and do things that I might not be very good at, or find people that are better than me at it, and just kind of pull all of these things together to turn something into this thing. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, boy? That's why my that's why my what am I trying to say? My focus has been a little bit different recently, because I've been focusing on these two things coming up, and yeah, it's official now. It's a big step for me, because it was always something I was going to do, and now I've just done it. You know, I've not got another job lined up, so I'm gonna have to do it. You know, I'm really looking forward to it. I'm really looking forward to the journey. It's a little bit it's not even that daunting, really. It's going to be a challenge. It's going to be hard, and it's going to be a good couple of years of hard graft, even if it goes well. It's going to be a good couple of years of hard graft and very little money and very little income. But we're going to see what we can do. We're going to do our best, and that's all you can do, really. You know, you can just kind of throw everything you've got at it. Oh yeah, and basically, I've been trying to do all of this stuff without affecting Laura. So I've been trying not to negatively impact her life in any way, shape or form. So I've been changing my sleeping patterns, and I won't have to do that. But then the reason I've not taken risks before now, effectively, is because I've been the main breadwinner for the house. That will change when Laura becomes a high-flying lawyer, but short term I'm the main breadwinner, and I didn't really want Laura to lose her lifestyle over this. And she was like, don't be fucking stupid, do it. Oh no, and yeah, so 3 months ago when I went to this new job, I was annoyed at myself for not doing this straight out of my previous job. This is also the reason why I've been trying to keep all of my old connections, because at some point I'm going to be I'm not going to have any workmates, you know? So all my old workmates, I need to make sure are still my mates. Flip-flopping around a bit now. Entrepreneur, don't want to take risks, Laura's lifestyle. Yeah. Yes. But I've calculated it all down. In theory, worst case scenario, and it all burns down around my ears, and I don't get anywhere. At least I figured out. That was what I was going to say. At least I figured out that I couldn't do it. I got into this new job, and I was annoyed at myself for not doing it straight out of my previous job. But my previous job like really hurt my ego a little bit. It hurt my like work ethic, and I left it just kind of like downtrodden and unproductive, you know. And I needed to go somewhere else to kind of like kick myself back into it. But what I realised was that was basically just an excuse not to do this thing. 2 weeks into my current job, I was kind of getting annoyed at stuff. And I'm like, the reason I'm getting annoyed at things is because I think I could do this better myself. And that part of my brain, which is like, I don't want to work for someone else right now, is the thing that's triggering. And it's like, you need to get out, fam. You need to get out. And that was what I've done. So basically, I feel like if I didn't do it now, there's 2 reasons why I'm doing it now. If I didn't do it now, then I'm going to just perpetually go, wish that I did. I wish that I did that thing. I wish that I tried that thing because it could have been so great. And the second reason is because if it all comes burning down, then I have enough money to lose all of my money, get into a bit of debt, get myself out again before we have any other kind of life goals like moving house again or things like that. I'm going to stop rambling to you. But yeah, so exciting times. Very exciting times. I'm sure you'll hear more about it in the future, but for now, that's about all. There's not going to be any more updates for a while, but today was a big day. I was also semi-aiming for if I was able to extend my probation period. Oh, hiccups. I was aiming for day like 3000. So day 3000 would have been my last day or my first day. But no dice. We missed that one, boys. Sorry. That'd have been a fucking great return back to full daily vlogs. Day 3000, because I'm gonna ramble my ass off every day, as I just want someone to rub it up to, and keep me honest. But anyway, I'm cooking dinner, so. Can't remember the last time I had an app that pushed me so hard to use it, other than Facebook. It gives me a notification for a suggested friend, because I've blocked basically all the other notifications. So I'm just waiting for Google to give me the option to just block that one as well. But it's like, oh, here's a suggested friend. So I swipe away the notification, put my phone back in my pocket, and it goes, ding! Same suggested friend. Fuck off! I don't want this. I don't use you. For a bit of a walk around at lunchtime. I'm trying to get into the habit of going out for walks, especially since the weather's so nice. Although I should, obviously, be doing work on my laptop. Just not in the mood. We just came out of like a really long presentation by like CDN provider, and I'm like sat down, I had my sandwiches, and I'm like, nah, I gotta get some fresh air, boy. And I have no reason to leave the house anymore. I'm gonna try my best to train myself to still go out for like a quick walk in the morning, a quick walk in the evening, and then maybe one at lunchtime as well. It's very windy. Got myself a little bit lost here, which means confidently walking into dead ends. They're like a rabbit warren around here, just like little twitchels. Found it. This is what I was looking for. Linear Park. Thank you, Bath. I just walked to the other side of that fence there like an idiot, and there was someone in the garden having a cigarette looking at me. Right, Bath experts, I appreciate it's not Linear Park, but it joins up with. Been out playing tennis with an old work friend who lives nearby. Really good fun. And the advantage was we planned it a day early, so it was early enough for me to plan it into the meal plan, which means that we had a good plan. Last time we went, we didn't have a really good plan for dinner because it was so last minute. But this time, damn. All I know is I'm going to be achy tomorrow. I'm obviously going to be bruised and battered for the next couple of days as my arms. I forgot to warm up again and cool down. But there was one specific shot where like I went to do backhand and I just like twisted myself wrong to do it. It kind of like caught me off guard and I felt it and I was like, that is going to hurt. Tomorrow I'm going to feel that. And it was literally just one thing. I felt it like rip down my stomach and down the back, my back. I was doing the washing up earlier. Oh, I can barely stand up. I barely put my weight on my right leg because it hurt. It's alright-ish now, but I know I'm going to wake up and it's not going to be alright. Otherwise, I've been chatting to Laura and stuff and watching some TV. My productivity over the past couple of days has been shoddy, to say the least. It needs to get better. and I think Laura and I are both indulging ourselves in that. She should be working as well, and she's not, and therefore I'm not, because I've got into this habit of working when she's not, working when she is working. Also, pretty tired today for some reason. So I think, I put my tennis workout thing into Google Fit, and I did more than I did in the last 3 weeks. So that's probably why I'm tired. I'm nowhere near as achy as I thought I'd be today. Don't be wrong, I do think if I like sit down for too long, I'll feel it tomorrow, if you know what I mean. My ankle hurts, that's the only thing that like hurts at the top of my foot when I flex it like that. So I just gotta keep stretching, you know? Just make sure I don't seize up. Oh, like I did last time I went to go play tennis. God damn. This whole day I've been flexing on the haters. I can feel like a little bit of my like inner leg from like bouncing on, being on your tools and all that. Feeling it a little bit, but getting there. I've been stretching a lot all day. Today's been one of them days where we just like loads of small things come up. So I didn't really feel all that productive, and I kind of wanted a day where I could put my headphones on and just like smash out some stuff. But I was pairing with someone, trying to train them up basically. Otherwise, I am home. I've had my lunchtime Kit Kat in the evening. And I'm now going to sit and do some work. I've been unproductive over the past couple of days, somewhat. Just put that light down so I can see my screens. And I need to get back on the productivity hype, and so does Laura. So I'm going to try and force her into doing work. She's going to try and force me into doing work, and together we're going to get loads done. Been quite productive actually. Been chipping through doing development stuff. Trying to get to the point. It's quite an arduous process of validating that I'm in the correct state. Whether A, I'm in the correct state to accept this message, and B, that the message is valid in the first place. There's like a lot of stuff going on. I've calling out into the service that created the webhook in the first place, so that I can validate that they actually sent it me, and I've got to do all this other stuff as well. But what I realised was what I probably should do is put in like duplicate checks to make sure that you don't create the same one twice, effectively, that kind of stuff. So that's what I'm working on at the moment. But that means having to store this data in the database, which is obviously what I was going to have to do anyway. But I realised I came to the end, I was like 5 minutes before 9 o'clock, and I'm like, I can't be asked to do that now. So I went downstairs and watched Planet Earth. Had David Attenborough tell me off for murdering the planet for an hour. I still love programs like that, because you like forget that half this shit exists, you know. It's good fun. But yeah, otherwise it's bedtime, ladies and gentlemen. There's a couple of reasons why you should come back. Firstly, how much of an achy mess am I going to be tomorrow? I can feel it already. My ankles are still really achy, and my leg feels achy. If I go like this. Also in general now, we've opened a new chapter. We're kind of like in between pages. The pages are starting to turn onto the next chapter of my life, and we need to ramp into that and make the most of this time while we still can. And I've been struggling basically since then, because I've kind of like dropped productivity a little bit, but I'm trying to claw it back. But yeah, it's kind of going to be a bit of the same old shit for a while, but then it's all going to be different, and like making sure I'm ready for it. Oh, it's exciting. It's exciting stuff, boys and girls. Thank you very much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hope you're as excited as I am, and I will catch you later after I've done a couple more stretches before I go to bed, just in case.